In the vibrant world of East African music, the story of Willy Paul and Diamond Platnumz is one of ambition, inspiration, and eventual rivalry. It begins with a young Willy Paul, an emerging Kenyan artist looking up to Tanzanian superstar Diamond Platnumz, a trailblazer in the music industry. Diamond's meteoric rise from humble beginnings to global fame, anchored by his Wasafi studio label, became a source of immense admiration for Willy Paul. This admiration was so profound that Willy Paul, early in his career, began referring to himself as Willy Paul Msafi, a clear nod to Diamond's Wasafi brand. The similarity in names was no coincidence. It was a reflection of how deeply Willy Paul revered Diamond, hoping to emulate his success and build a legacy in the Kenyan music scene, akin to Diamond's dominance in Tanzania. Willy Paul even says that he used to perform Diamond Platnumz beats in earlier gospel shows where the beats would play and he would use his own tunes or words.
You know, I could perform with beats zake kwa events za gospel actually, then nilikuwa na twist kiasi, unaona?
Lala Salama, for instance, a once old but popular Diamond Platnumz song, inspired a once popular hit, Lala Salama by Willy Paul. Coincidence? Of course no. Willy Paul's admiration for Diamond was not confined to words. He actively sought opportunities to connect with the Wasafi founder. His chance came through Kenyan media icon, radio presenter, and TV presenter Willy M. Tuva, who is also a renowned promoter of East African music. Tuva, well known for fostering connections among artists, introduced Willy Paul to Diamond Platnumz.
Kutanisha kwenye picha moja ambayo ni ya kihistoria sana. Diamond aliangalia kazi zako na akakupenda sana, alikukubali.
This meeting was a dream come true to Willy Paul, who saw it as an opportunity to collaborate with one of the biggest names in the African music. During their meeting, Diamond Platnumz took the time to listen to Willy Paul's songs. He praised Willy's talent and originality, leaving the Kenyan artist elated and motivated. This positive interaction marked the beginning of what Willy Paul hoped would be a fruitful relationship. Encouraged by Diamond's acknowledgement of his talent, Willy Paul envisioned a collaboration that would elevate his career to new heights.
You know, Pose na Diamond for long watu wamekuwa kitaka kusona pamoja kwa stage sio. So make sure you get your ticket. Kuja experience history.
He went ahead and had collaborations with Harmonize, who was in the time signed by Diamond Platnumz. He also managed to make a hit with Rivalry, another artist signed under our Wasafi studio label. Determined to make this vision a reality, Willy Paul traveled to Tanzania alongside Clemo, a respected Kenyan producer from Caliph Records. The duo visited Wasafi studio, the hub of Diamond Platnumz operations, where they engaged with Diamond and his management team, including Babu Tale and Salam SK, aka Mendes. In the discussions, it was agreed that the two artists would work on 2 songs, from which Diamond would select one for release.
We went to Wasafi Studios. We had a meeting with Diamond na managers wake wote wawili, tuka-agree, tukasema to come up na 2 songs and then tuchague hapo. We did that, but I go through.
This was a major milestone for Willy Paul, who believed he was on the cusp of a breakthrough. However, despite the excitement and initial agreement, the collaboration did not materialize. Diamond's team eventually went silent, leaving Willy Paul disillusioned. This unfulfilled promise marked a turning point in their relationship. What began as admiration began to morph into frustration. Willy Paul felt sidelined and disrespected, leading to growing tensions between the two. The strain between them became more apparent when Willy Paul accused Diamond of copying his hairstyle, a move he saw was undermining his individuality. This accusation, combined with disappointment over the failed collaboration, fueled animosity between the two artists. Willy Paul, once a devoted admirer, began to see Diamond as a competitor rather than a mentor. Matters escalated when Willy Paul released a diss track aimed directly at Diamond Platnumz. In the song, he aired his grievances, accusing Diamond of failing to honor their collaboration and undermining his efforts. The diss track quickly gained attention across East Africa, polarizing fans and deepening the divide between the two artists. However, in another interview, Willy Paul mentioned that someone unknown to him may have fueled this beef.
Sasa hivi ndio ilifika. Diamond Kenya yeye alifikishiwa, aliambiwa ule kijana kichwa ngumu sana ule. Amesema wewe uende. Amesema wewe unataka afanye interview, wewe uende studioni kwake huko, amesema uende.
But wait, how did this happen?
I think hapo sasa kwa hiyo call nilipigiwa, nikaambiwa niende huko, nikasema naweza taka kuongea na Chibu hapo 2-3. Kuna mse alichoma, tabia yetu ya Wakenya kawaida kuchomeana, kukatana mguu.
More details please.
Nakumbuka tu kuna siku sijui ni information pia ilifika vibaya ama nini, cause kuna time Wasafi walikuwa wataka kunifanyia interview. And then now you know I have a studio, I have a label, Saldido. So Diamond alikuwa huku, sijui alikuwa hoteli gani. Mimi nikapigiwa simu nikaambiwa ni aje unaweza fanya hii interview. Nikasema form ni gani? Hapo penye nakuja juu nilikuwa nataka tuongee na Diamond kiasi 2-3, atakuwa area. Akaniambia wewe kuja tu, atakuwa area. Nikamwambia sawa nakuja. But then hiyo interview haikuwa happen.
And what do you feel about this?
Wakenya tunafaa tukuwe na roho ya upendo na usisikie uchungu wakati ndugu yako anaendelea.
The rivalry reached its peak at the Furaha City Festival on December 7th, 2024 in Nairobi. Both Willy Paul and Diamond Platnumz were headliners at the highly anticipated event.
Wapebe XP and Accord Masters proudly present Furaha City Festival, featuring Willy Paul together on stage and Diamond Platnumz.
The event drew massive crowds from across the region. The festival, meant to celebrate music and unity, instead became a battleground for the two stars. As Diamond Platnumz took to the stage, the crowd erupted into chants of Willy Paul's name. Creating a tense atmosphere. This incident disrupted the event and led to a heated backstage confrontation between the two artists. Unconfirmed reports suggest that Willy Paul confronted Diamond Platnumz about the failed collaboration and accused him of not respecting Kenyan artists. Diamond, on his part, defended himself. But the confrontation only escalated the rivalry further. The tension spilled over to the audience when Diamond, visibly upset by the chants and the backstage altercation, refused to perform. This left fans disappointed, with many taking to social media to express their frustrations. Diamond later addressed the incident publicly, calling for peace and unity among artists and fans. He emphasized the importance of working together to build a strong East African music industry. But if that is so, why then did he not collaborate with Willy Paul? For Willy Paul, the events of that day underscored his struggle to be recognized as an equal among East Africa's musical elites and giants. His admiration for Diamond had initially driven him to strive for greatness, but the perceived lack of reciprocity and support turned that admiration into rivalry. The story of Willy Paul and Diamond Platnumz is more than just a tale of two artists. It is a reflection of the challenges that come with navigating relationships in a competitive industry. It highlights how admiration can evolve into rivalry and how ambition and unmet expectations can complicate professional interactions. Despite the differences, Willy Paul and Diamond Platnumz remain pivotal figures in East African music. Their journey from mutual respect to rivalry serves as a reminder of the complexities of artistic relationships and the need for open communication, mutual respect, and collaboration to foster growth in the music industry. As their careers continue to unfold, this chapter will remain a significant part of their legacies, a testament to the power of ambition, the trials of collaboration, and the dynamic nature of the music industry.